Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of my Pokemon Sleep Journal. It is Tuesday, March 25th. Got some good sleep and slumbering sleep style, resulting in 6 million drowsy power, and it is our first day this week reviewing sleep styles on Taupe Hollow. The goal this week is just to prep for the Cresselia vs Darkrai event, so we're not looking to get a super high score or see any new sleep styles, but if we do along the way, it will be welcomed for sure. We do see a couple of cubone, an Igglybuff, a Larvitar, a Wynaut. We do get a hungry Wynaut, hungry cubone. I am going to be catching as many berry finders this week as I can find. I'll see if I can catch both of these cubone. I do have one hungry, so with a Poke Biscuit, should be just enough to get it over the hump with those 2 points left. So we'll feed one, get those 3 points, and then the plan will be to catch the other one with 1 Poke Biscuit and a Premium Biscuit. So we'll go ahead and feed our Poke Biscuit. And then we'll put in the Premium Biscuit. Now, unfortunately, well, actually, it is fortunate that it does happen, but we do get a crit on the Premium Biscuit. I think what I'll have to do in the future is use the Premium Biscuit first, and then the Poke Biscuit, because I keep forgetting there's a good chance for it to go times 3. We do put a single Poke Biscuit into this Wynaut, and it does crit, so we catch 2 Cubone and a Wynaut. We'll choose Larvitar as our session photo, as everyone is trying to raise up a Tyranitar, and it does take quite a bit of candies to do so. Here's our first Cubone here, it's docile. The goal here is Berry Finding S and Helping bonus. We see double Ginger and Chocolate in the 3rd slot. We do see Helping bonus, but unfortunately this is a quick no, as there's no Berry Finding S. Here's our second Cubone. It's level 14, the nature is docile, and no berry finding S off the start. We do get Ginger, Chocolate, Ginger. And off the start here, we get Sleep Experience bonus and Skill Trigger, not too helpful. We do get Berry Finding S all the way at level 100, but no Helping bonus, so unfortunately this one is not going to be the one we're looking to power up. And then here's our Wynaut. It is a timid nature, level 14. We're looking for Skill Trigger, Helping Speed, Skill Level Up S, or M. We get Apple Oil. And I see we get Energy Recovery bonus, which is not a bad skill to get on a Wynaut, as it is looking to get more energy both on itself and the teammates. But unfortunately we see no skill triggers whatsoever, and we do see speed down. And on the slowest Pokemon in the game, the last thing you want to see is speed down. So we'll get 91% energy recovered, 5 to the box, and then a little bonus to XP. Get 8,000 in Sneaky Snacking. This is the team that I sent out overnight. We've got all 3 Kanto starters. I have all of these up to at least level 58 each. The Blastoise and the Charizard are level 60, so they have a full suite of ingredients unlocked. And then our Venusaur here has triple Helping Speed and double Honey in the first 2 slots. And we do receive our level 10 medal for rock types, and we get a Handy Candy M. And then we'll claim our Cluster S for the mission rewards. Fortunately, no skill trigger from Raikou there, but we do get candy from Venusaur and a skill trigger from Venusaur. All these guys have level 4 ingredient magnet. I did start putting main skill seeds into all the Kanto starters when I first started playing the game. I really loved working with them as they gave me lots of random ingredients and helped me cook a lot of different dishes. I was running these guys for probably the first 4 or 5 months of the game. But as time went on and I got more ingredient finders, started to use them less. But it is nice overnight to be able to get just so many ingredients from them so quickly, along with the ingredient magnet from all 3 of them. Usually happens just about every time I put them on a sleep session. So we just got 42 random ingredients on top of all the other ones that they gather naturally. So that's great. Gather our sleep points, getting up to 2.1,000. And here's our research community. Seeing Magneton, Wartortle, Pichu, Raticate, Ditto is nice, Slackoth, Marowak is great. Lots of different candies here. It's nice seeing a variety from the psychic spawners we've been seeing for so long. Just reviewing all of my dishes here. Again, the goal is to be able to cook at least one of the strongest dishes of each dish type, which of course have coffee as an ingredient. We've got plenty of coffee. And it looks like we're going to need mushrooms, beans, milk, cacao, and oil. So we're going to go ahead and create a team, set out just to find those ingredients. So we'll put in a Tyranitar, a Toxicroak for oil, a Quagsire for mushrooms, and we'll put out a Blastoise for milk. So here's the team. We've got our triple trigger Gardevoir with skill trigger M, skill trigger S, inventory up, and main skill chance up. And then we've got our Tyranitar here with double ingredient finder, and that's going to get ginger and beans. Here's our Toxicroak with triple speed, inventory up L, and double oil. And then we have an ingredient finder M, ingredient up nature, mono mushroom Quagsire, and an ingredient finder M, double milk Blastoise. And those berries that we gathered do get us up to grade 3, totaling up to 101,000 strength. Here's a quick look at all of our ingredients. We did get 135 coffee yesterday with our triple Vikavolt team. We've got over 100 snoozy tomatoes still left over from last week. We've got 80 bean sausage, 60 fiery herb, about 40 apples, 37 honey, 30 potatoes, 26 ginger, and we have a bunch of other ingredients that we just have a little bit of. We're going to try and get those numbers up a little bit. Going back here at 10:30, we already have 17 milk from our Blastoise. He gathered nothing but milk and filled up his entire inventory there. We'll get 1 corn from Gardevoir and a few berries from Sleep Chew. And we're just going to check in here. And so we are all set on milk. We don't need any more. Blastoise was able to do it very quickly there for us. So we're going to go ahead and replace Blastoise with another Pokemon that's going to gather some ingredients we're still looking for, like beans and mushrooms. Alright, so here we are switching out our Blastoise. I'm going to put in a Bean Farmer. We've got Quaquaval here with Ingredient Finder M and double beans in the first 2 slots. Checking in a little bit later here. Just gathering a few berries, no ingredients yet at 11:30. And I'm not sure why I did this, but I did decide to go ahead and switch out this Quaquaval for a Blastoise that gathers chocolate and milk. So we're going to set him out. Hopefully get that chocolate really fast. So we have a Tyranitar for beans, a Toxicroak for oil, Quagsire for mushrooms, and a Blastoise for chocolate. I do tend to set out Pokemon with a specific plan, then come back later and think, no, I'm going to do this instead. I think it was because my Tyranitar was already farming beans, so it was better to not double up and try and get a variety. See if we could get it all done really quickly. We do end up getting 6 chocolate and 2 milk from our Blastoise here. We also get 5 oil from our Toxicroak. We do see some leaks come through from Gardevoir along with a skill trigger, which is always lovely. Our Quagsire brings us 8 mushrooms and looks like 3 that couldn't fit in the bag. So we're going to go ahead and make some space here. I realized that my mindset was a little bit off for this week. Rather than just only collecting ingredients, what I should have done was cook some of my extra ingredients, like the fiery herb. The reason why I say fiery herb rather than the coffee or the sausages that we have a lot of extra ones of is that my Raikou on our Berry Bomb team is going to collect lots of fiery herb for us all week. So we will have a farmer for just that all week. We won't need to preserve those fiery herbs like we would for the other ingredients. So now that we have all of these other ingredients, we're going to go ahead and make a team mostly dedicated to just farming oil. So we've got 2 dittos that are going to farm some oil and hopefully a little bit of leeks for us as well. And then we have our Toxicroak still getting us lots of oil, and Blastoise is still going to farm some more chocolate. And Gardevoir is of course going to heal the team as they are set out farming all those ingredients. Here we are at 4 o'clock. We get 2 oil from one of our dittos, 2 oil from the other ditto, and another 3 chocolate from Blastoise. Unfortunately, the bag is filled up again. We also get 5 oil from Toxicroak, so we're going to go ahead and make some more room, gather up those ingredients, and we should be all set on oil. So we'll sell some of those fiery herbs, and again, what I should have done was cook these. One thing you always want to do, guys, is make sure you're cooking every time you get the chance to, even if you're not planning to cook. If your strategy is just doing berries or just gathering up resources, it's good to at least just put 1 ingredient in and cook, because there is a medal in your account that can give at most 63,000 dream shards just for cooking. That does require you to cook 2,600 times. I did the math, that's 867 days worth of cooking. So as you can see, no one has even gotten close to that because it's just not possible. So with the limited times you do get to cook each day, it's best just to go ahead and cook something rather than nothing, to not waste the opportunity. We are all set on oil, so we have our quad Blastoise team set out to get us these leftover chocolates. We've got our Chalky at level 60 that gets us Ingredient Finder M, with the A, B, and C slots being different, but it does end up getting quite a bit of ingredients really fast. And then these other guys both have a mix of Ingredient Finder M and Ingredient Finder S, and some of them I just caught at level 30 and decided to use anyways. So we're going to head and gather up all of our extra ingredients here. Unfortunately, we don't get enough chocolate. We do get quite a bit of sausage from our level 60 Blastoise. So we're going to go ahead and make some more room just to get the rest of those ingredients, and we'll be back later to get the remaining 2 we need to be able to cook 1 Clodsire Eclair if we roll desserts next week. There's those last 2 sausages from Blastoise, 2 apples from Sleep Chew. Coming back here at 5:30, and we have more than enough chocolate for the Clodsire Eclair. We are filled up on ingredient space yet again, so we'll make some more space, gather up the rest of those, and we'll set out our berry farming squad. And then for the rest of the week, we will be doing nothing but building a berry bomb with our 2 brand new berry bombers, Banette and Halloween Hat Pikachu. It is really nice being able to have all these different Pokemon be able to prep for a week so quickly. It only took us a day and a half to get all the ingredients we needed, on top of having a huge reserve of coffee, which is really, really nice. And then whatever dish type we roll, we'll go for that strongest dish, and then all the extra ingredients can go towards reserving a less powerful dish while we farm up another of the stronger coffee dishes, or we can just use that as filler for the main dish. Here's our berry farming team. Our Palmot's going to be there for healing. We'll have Halloween Hat Pikachu with Berry Finding S, of course getting us berries, but it also is going to boost our Raikou skill. And of course Raichu does the same, also being an electric type Pokemon. The only non-electric type we have on this team is the Banette. And our Palmot here, as you could see, only needed 17 more hours before it can be evolved into... Sorry, our Palmo only needs 17 more hours until it can be evolved into Palmot. So we'll be able to do that this week, which is great. Here's how our berry farmers are performing so far at 712. We'll always be checking Palmo and Raikou, collecting from them, making sure that they can always have access to farming a skill. And we're back at 8:15 p.m. and our Banette is already sneaky snacking, which is great. These 3 will be sneaky snacking all week. We do get a trigger out of Raikou, or ×9 help. Already building to our berry bomb, that should set the other 2 into sneaky snacking. So now all 3 of them should be sneaky snacking. Looks like they already have full inventories here. And we'll collect from Raikou and Sleep Chew. Going back here at 853, and here we are, all sneaky snacking for 4,257 strength, bringing us up to 132,000 for the day. And that's pretty much going to do it here for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We don't get any more skill triggers out of Raikou or Pomo for the rest of the night, but we do get some more sneaky snacking and some candies from Raikou. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like or consider subscribing. And tomorrow we'll be diving right into more berry bombing and sneaky snacking. Alright guys, thank you so much. Bye-bye.